Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for the third episode of Curtis's GTA Online Solo Racing Master Series. And this is now our premiere series for GTA Racing. This is our first February video, um, as WAN is not going to be part of our GTA Racing videos as frequently. So now I'd like to introduce WAN. Um,
Hi guys, I'm here.
um, this is not intentional. I was just hopping on to record, and Wen happened to be doing track building, so he'll be here part of the conversation, maybe joining a race at the end. But yeah, definitely not gonna be common occurrences. Is definitely an interesting spot though. But yeah, so as Wen has exited full time content, so we're not recording Race Plus and Racing Masters every week. This kind of is in that replacement spot. So definitely not what I intended for the series to do, but it is what happened. So of course, in this series, the goal is for me to win 3 or 5 races, just like in Racing Masters, where it's for when I to finish first and second. I got to win 3 races. First, we're starting with Charlotte Roval, because we're doing some community tracks, some tracks I've made, some that Wan has made. You know this track well, Wan. How do you feel about this one?
Charlotte's Roval was a good pick. I know you're a big fan of the hot ring tracks, and I know I've seen that in a lot of the races that you've done so far, and I'm expecting to see that a lot more. I know it's a type of racing you enjoy, and it's pretty swag. It's different than regular racing. I think it's something that a lot more people could do because it's cheaper than F1 racing. It's kind of like a cheap open wheel version for the players who don't have enough money but enjoy racing at the same time.
The thing is, unfortunately, the Charlotte Roval isn't set to just hot rings, so
Oh, it's not that one. I thought there was like a different one that
this is the
was
one that we normally do with sports classics.
okay.
I set it to sports for this video.
Oh, okay.
Um, I set it to sports again. Sports classics just sort of happened to be what we always ended up doing it on in the Race Plus when we started doing this track. I believe it was one of our 2020 tracks. And I always like the layout of Charlotte Roval, and I think it's one of our more iconic tracks we ever played, just because of the frequency of it. And yeah, so we just ended up always racing sports classics back then, and we kind of carried that on through 2022 and 2023 of the Race Plus when it was featured. For this though, I did pick sports just because I know a lot of the bozos in the community are like, I don't have that. I can't race them. This doesn't work. I don't have a sports classic. I only have a supercar.
Have you
Um,
got any messages yet from dudes like
started. Yeah. I haven't because the second episode I did was kind of like, I mean, I haven't done it in like a real prime time to record. So if there's gonna be one, I could see it starting with tonight's episode, because the last episode I did like midday and there wasn't many people, and the other one was kind of just like quickly done because you were uh, sick that day. So I kind of just hopped on and it was just like I don't even know when I recorded it, so it wasn't like set with the intention to get a lot of people like we do for Racing Masters. So
yeah, I have been on doing some racing earlier today, and it seemed to be very, especially later at night, very fucking popping right now. So
oh yeah, dude, this race we
I
got
got a fucking whole lobby of 30 before the last race I did like an hour or two ago.
holy hell, this is a massive crash. We got 19 now. We had 25 when it started, but people lagged out in the menu. But yeah, last episode we struggled to get lobbies. I'm sure you've seen that in the video if you watched however much you watched of it. But I know you said you watched that episode. But we're here. We made it through all the chaos of the first turn already, because I'm just that good at this game. And we're in the lead by 3.5 seconds already, or 2.5 seconds. Sick. Glad that's up to date. Now I can play Lego Fortnite again. Can't wait.
Sounds like the most fun time ever.
It's not bad because it's just like you build shit, so it's like Minecraft.
Alrighty. God damn it. I missed it. I'm like closer to being on the parts of the draft. Oh, bro.
So, I went to work today. Fun fact. And there is N Vegan who works in my department. And I didn't talk to the dude because we don't acknowledge each other's existence. Which I guess this dude brought up to like. He made a comment about not everybody talks to him in the store. So my department supervisor said to him, "Yeah, we pay people to talk to you." And then he said, "You must not pay Curtis." And I'm like, "Fucking damn right, nobody pays me to talk to your fucking bitch ass." But no, I don't ever like talk to the dude. Genuinely, like, we don't interact, and it's fucking better that way because I will absolutely rip the shit out of this dude if he fucking speaks. But this dude now has an mustache, and he looks like
all of a sudden.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna have to take a seat. That's all I'm saying.
A what?
He's gonna have to take a seat. Like, he's gonna be interviewed by Chris Hansen. I guess my department supervisor asked him if he was on Epstein Island, and I was like, bro, that's wild. But no, everybody's like, this dude has a mustache like that. Like, this dude's gonna get interviewed by Chris Hansen. It's gonna fucking happen. Take a seat. Oh wow, there's crashed cars. That's crazy. It's Scum Class.
Well, you can always count on them to ruin the race.
I'm not worried. I'm 30 seconds ahead.
They'll find a way.
Bruh,
Bro, so
this game's too fucking easy, dude. It's too easy, bro. This series is too easy. Oh boy. So what happened? Who did what?
I mentioned I was building some tracks. I made one earlier. And
I mean,
well,
this race too short. Fuck. I did it for 7 laps, and we're only 5 minutes in, and it's on lap 7. Oh well.
yeah, let's just say in this race that someone shot up probably about the height of like the airport. Like from the bottom level all the way up to the top level of the airport is like the height their car flew up. from getting hit by another car going on this track with 30 people I mentioned earlier.
Wow, I've absolutely dominated this race. Nobody's even came close, dude.
That's
35
crazy.
seconds ahead, dude. Bro, I got 35 seconds ahead. 5 minutes, dude. Imagine if I set that ship for like 10 or 12 laps, like it probably should have been. Bruh, y'all got clapped. No, I'm interested to see this track. If people are getting launched 20 feet in the sky, dude. I'm sure Bout to B's and E's couldn't fucking handle it. Oh no, but to finish my thing with the vegan's mustache, bro reminded me of Zach when he pulled the J Deagle look for his fucking videos. And went with just like a fucking... Didn't bro just go with a fucking mustache for like that shit?
Yeah.
I was like, bro looks like JD fucking out here being a fucking scallywag.
Fucking shit. Oh my god, dude. How does his wife fucking let him do that? That's what I want to know. Actually, I'm not really surprised how that... Not in control of anything.
What do you say? Not controlling anything?
She's not...
Yeah.
She's not in control of anything, yeah.
No.
He's like, you fucking don't listen to me, I'll kick you out.
Yeah. So we're getting more
What's the
street
story now?
races in F1. We're getting what?
Oh. Yeah, I've seen that. It's someone with an M.
Madrid.
Yeah.
So Barcelona Catalunya is gone.
Big fucking unfortunate.
So here's my take on it, right? As end viewer of F1. So I was like, should I make a whole video? And I'm like, I don't really give a fuck that much. It'll be in this video, and I can make it a short. My thing about it is that track isn't great. Right? It doesn't provide that exciting racing. 2021 was interesting there, but most tracks 2021 was an interesting season because Max and Lewis were so close that it didn't matter the track. The racing that year was pretty good overall. But outside of that, like, it hasn't provided that much action. So it's whatever if you're like, we're going to get rid of this track. My issue with it is you're getting rid of it for another street race. Street racing in F1, even just a few years ago, was more of a special thing, more of a unique thing. When you get to a point where it's every race is a street race, it's not special, it's not unique, and the thing is that these cars are so big that they're not really the most nimble through the corners of a street track like you may have had years ago. These cars are the widest and the heaviest that they've ever been. They're as wide as an SUV. They have a lot of weight because they're hybrid, so you're going to have more weight with the engine having partial battery components to it. Obviously not as heavy as a full electric car, but still, it's going to be heavy. And it's also heavier due to just the amount of safety features that the cars have, so that way when you hit a wall at high speed, you're not ripperonis. So all of that contributes to the weight and the size, just making the cars not nearly as nimble as they were 15 years ago. If you see some of the clips of the cars, especially going through Monaco in the swimming pool section of that track, it is absolutely amazing how quick they go through there, how close they get to the walls, and you just don't get that with the cars and the current regulations when they started in 2022. And I think that when you keep adding in more street racing, these cars don't do well on street races. So to continue to eliminate the traditional racetracks in favor of street circuits, I mean, there's so many now. Because you have Monaco, which was basically the only one for a long time. You had some come and go here and there. Monaco, of course, is always the long-standing one on the calendar. You added in Singapore in 2008, Azerbaijan in 2016, and then since then you've had Saudi Arabia, Las Vegas, Miami. And now you're adding Madrid. And again, you can consider, if you want, you can consider Canada and Australia part of it. They're not necessarily the same because they're partially purpose-built, partially street circuits. So those two are kind of iffy on that. But for the most part, you're adding in so many street circuits, and you're kind of losing the essence of these tracks that are purpose-built racetracks for Formula One cars. And I think it's just unfortunate to see the racing go that way because it's not like it's going to provide better racing. You're not going to see better racing, more action from the cars on that track. It's just not going to happen. And again, I think that part of that you see with the tracks when they chose to race in America and say, we want more races in America. They didn't look to iconic American tracks and say, we want to do we want to do Indianapolis with the road course there, or we want to do Watkins Glen, or Laguna Seca, which we have a discussion to have on Laguna Seca in a minute. But they didn't say, hey, we want to race these tracks. They said, no, we want to race around a parking lot in Miami. And no, we want to go to Las Vegas and impact all the businesses there and then fuck off. A lot of businesses in Las Vegas got absolutely fucked by the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So, again, you could have picked those tracks, but instead they're saying, and I get it because it's all about money, and saying we're going to Watkins Glen is not as glamorous as saying we're going to Las Vegas. Like, the amount of promotional stuff they made for Las Vegas. I mean, there's T-Mobile ads on TV from Las Vegas Grand Prix, and there's a magazine of a guide to Las Vegas Grand Prix that my mom bought. She's like, it's F1. Like, what other race do they make a magazine guide to the things that if you've never watched F1, you can know who Logan Sargent is? Like, I don't know. It's just whack to continue adding the street races. I knew it was rumored to be added for a few weeks. I wasn't surprised when it got announced. But it's just like when it's confirmed is when it's obviously like, bruh. But we got to talk about Laguna Seca real quick. You raced that track on Gran Turismo. You know how fun that is. It's not really fun to race. I don't like it in the video games, but the corkscrew section is cool. But Laguna Seca, awesome for actually seeing racing out of the track. And people, just like they do for every racetrack, move in near the track and then complain that there's a racetrack. And then sue the racetrack for having racing. because they're mad because cars are going around a track when you decide to move near a racetrack. And it's just so lame because it fucks over the track. They lose money and the tracks end up having to shut down.
Yeah, it does sound whack as fuck.
And if a track like Laguna Seca gets shut down because somebody bought a house near Laguna Seca and they're like, oh, they're not complying with these rules, they can go fuck off because that track
That's some
is,
fucking HOA shit.
bro. That's absolutely something that sounds terrible, dude.
HOAs, oh my god, they're the worst, dude. They're the absolute fucking worst.
Like, bruh.
Like, they're basically the fucking charter school or the union of, like, neighborhoods, but they're worse.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to live with that. Somebody fucking complains if your fucking mailbox has the fucking wrong paint on it or some shit.
Fucking Christmas decorations is my favorite ones, dude.
Christmas decorations, your fucking garbage cans placed the wrong way, fucking your grass is fucking 1 meter too tall. I just don't know why anybody would want to live with that condition where there's just a fucking dude saying, you can't do this with your house. Bruh. Be like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just,
Grinch.
I don't understand.
They are major cringe.
Like, just one of those things, like, you're making rules for everything that you can fucking do with your house, and it's just like, I it's one of those things that in principle of what it would do compared to what it actually does is completely different. Because I mean, the principle of it would be to keep things looking nice and whatever, right? But it just turns into fucking little Hitlers running around fucking yelling that you fucking did this or that wrong. Instead of like, hey, your grass should be mowed. Let's keep the neighborhood nice kind of shit. It turns into fucking, I don't like that you painted your house blue. And fucking, I think the fact that you parked your car in this position means you should fucking go to jail for 10 years. Like, kill yourself? Definitely does give union vibes, though, like you said. Oh, we should get political, Gamar.
Donald Trump.
Did my boy get that dub?
New Hampshire, yeah. You got a fat dub over Nikki Haley, dude. As
Oh
expected.
no, who would have thought? Oh, who would have thought? Anyways.
Alright, that looks good. I had to make a small adjustment to the track because Pitts wanted a specific design.
I mean, they got everybody out here for Trump, and it's just Nikki Haley, bro. Trump's got everybody from the all the Republicans that were running before are now out
Except for
here
Chris
supporting
Krispy
this
Kreme
dude.
bitch ass.
Well, Chris Christie's a little bitch, but all the ones that are like,
The actual Republicans.
bro got Tim Scott out here doing campaigning, Vivek's doing campaigning, like.
Which is wild because I don't know if you mentioned this before. You might have mentioned it, but that dude endorsed Nikki Haley, or not endorsed it. That dude basically got his job because Nikki Haley gave it to him.
Who?
Nikki Haley,
Yeah, who got a job?
Tim Scott.
Oh yeah, he's a senator from South Carolina. That's amazing, bro. Bro got that dog in him.
Ooh, speaking about having that fucking dog in him, I just made a really, really good idea for a pit. Okay, awesome, 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 awesome. That's fucking brilliant. Okay.
No, I thought Tim Scott wasn't a bad candidate though.
That dude wasn't bad, but I mean, I feel like it wasn't his time at all. Like with DeSantis,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Nikki
no.
Haley, Vivek, like
Tim Scott though was
Vivek.
like when I watched, because I think I forgot what debate I watched, second, third debate. He was the dude that I was like, this dude not bad.
Yeah, I remember you saying you like some of the things he said. I did as well. I mean, wasn't bad. I don't think that out of all the Republican candidates, I don't think that any of them really had like a bad run. I mean, DeSantis, personally, I think he could have done better in certain
Well, I
areas.
mean,
Personally,
I think when you say they didn't have a bad run, I think we got to preface by the ones that are actually relevant.
okay, yes, yes,
Ones who
yeah,
made it
Krispy
past the
Kreme and
like first debate. Like I think you're talking like Tim Scott, Vivek, DeSantis, Nikki Haley, like that group. I think they didn't do bad. Um, the other ones that had like 0.1% from day one, like fucking some dude from North Dakota or South Dakota, whatever the fuck. I remember this dude was on the debate because my dad and I were watching it. And I was like, who is this? Like, who is this random dude? Like, I knew everybody else up there. And I was like, who is this guy? How would he make the debate? And my dad's like, said wherever he's from. I'm like, I have no idea who the hell that dude is. I never heard of this man. But no, I think that a lot of the candidates didn't necessarily do bad. It's just, again, when you're going against Trump, who's already established, it's going to be hard and already has such a support base. It's not like he's not there and you're vying for everybody, right? You're vying for the people that either don't want Trump or say, let's see what other options there are, kind of thing, right? And that's where that percentage came in. But the fact that Trump was already polling in a majority of Republican polls above 50%, it's over, buddy. Ripperoni. Like if he's above 50, you're done. One person above 50 and everybody else is competing for less than 50% of the poll. Like, and what's going to happen is if there are people, again, like we've seen, and I know we talked about this in Racing Masters, which you guys missed that discussion. Go check that out from a few days ago. The candidates, when they drop out, if people were saying, I like this candidate, but if they weren't here, I'd pick Trump, or I like them and they're going to help Trump, so I'm going to endorse Trump, kind of thing, or support Trump, and they endorse him, whatever. Like, you're only increasing his number. Because a lot of the people that dropped out that had, again, 2 or 3%, I can still have other people saying, oh, I want to go vote for Trump now instead. So they're not going to go and be like, again, if you went to Nikki Haley, but you got to be a bozo. So, Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we were discussing with DeSantis dropping out and Vivek dropping out. Like, a lot of the support for them probably went to Trump. I haven't seen the number from New Hampshire, but I'm sure it's not close.
Hmm.
But while everybody's watching this, this topic will probably be super outdated because this video doesn't go out for like a week and a half. But you guys can still hear our perspective on it because why not? That's what I went to see was.
Personally, I'm just waiting for the Apple News notification that Nikki Haley dropped out because she's getting her ass waxed. That's all I'm waiting for.
Top news article: Trump beats Haley.
I think she still got a dog in the fight, but I don't know how much she lost. That's the thing.
I'm trying to see here. This article is saying Trump's ready to beat Nikki Haley. New Hampshire effectively putting Republican nomination in his grasp for third time. Yeah, I mean, if she gets bodied in that, that's the state that she had the most support in. So, bro, she spent weeks campaigning in New Hampshire. Trump showed up like 3 days ago. Whatever day Vivek dropped out was like the day Trump was there. Because Vivek went and endorsed him, and then Tim Scott did the other day. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not surprised Trump won in New Hampshire. Because,
I wouldn't be surprised if he won all 50, dude.
but what I'm saying is, I went to New Hampshire last summer, right? And there was a lot of Trump support in that area. So, I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking. People think it's a blue state, which it is in some parts, but no, it's a deep red state, dude. Anywhere it's not fucking liberal, it's massively red.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of places in general, but I think New Hampshire is definitely one of the ones where it's more noticeable.
It's also a like a pretty big wilderness state, obviously.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of the conservatives who are protecting that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, when I was in New Hampshire, I mean, granted, I didn't go to like many places because I just sort of went to the hotel and to the racetrack. Still, we had to drive an hour to the track. So when we went around the areas, getting to the hotel, going to the racetrack, like everywhere was just Trump flags because we weren't in a built-up area. I mean, once we went to Concord, because that's obviously where the track's near, went to the city there. But I mean, outside of that, we were in like backwoods, like trailers with Trump flags, and yeah, no. So I was like, "There's no way this man's not winning New Hampshire." Like, just looking around it, there was no other candidate that they were supporting. Granted, this is summer of 2023, so maybe some of the other candidates weren't pushing as much and all that stuff and hadn't announced, but I don't think the people that had Trump flags in their trailers are going to be switching to Nikki Haley. So,
Well, I knew that Trump was gonna win New Hampshire like summer 2 years ago when I went over to my friend's house, and I saw she lived up in New Hampshire, and I saw there were fucking literal Trump flags. Everything, every single like house I passed,
Oh yeah, dude.
trucks, bro. It was redonkulous.
They
Dude.
got like flags and signs on telephone poles and signs on barns and shit. Yeah. When they said like Nikki Haley's got support there and Chris Christie, I'm like, bro, what? Like, have you been to New Hampshire, bro? Like, I went again. We went down back roads and all this stuff, and there was, yeah, no, no. Again, I stopped in one city because we went to uh, get some food. So we went to a grocery store, we went to Panera, and we went to Lowe's. Because we had to get like a case of water, and I was like, let's just go to Lowe's because it's on the way and might as well get some money off. We got to stop at a store anyways, but that's the places we went to in the city. And again, if I'm going to a Lowe's, I'm probably gonna see Trump supporters as well. Because I mean, I've been in a Lowe's, and let's say the people that walk in aren't wearing Joe Biden hats. Put it
Bro,
that
you're
way.
more likely to see more Cracker Barrel locations in New Hampshire than people who support Biden in New Hampshire.
Oh boy. I like when these videos are solo because they're not political. Oh man. Yeah.
Bro, it didn't. Hold on. And to even fucking on that point, didn't Biden get taken off the ballot in New Hampshire because it was too white of a state and he would lose?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that was like the thing. They moved Biden's whatever the fuck they're doing to later in the year for him to go to a city or a state that's not as fucking
Oh, you're
red.
saying the Democrats voting for their candidate?
Yeah.
They just changed it, and yeah, they took New Hampshire from the front of it. They moved it around or some shit. They gave other states voting first because that way they can pick the candidate that they want better. Because I think that the Democrats did like Iowa and New Hampshire first, or close to first. But that way they could pick another place because then they could influence it a little bit better. Yeah.
Wow.
They should get Zach to work for the Democrat Party because he's a fucking snake just like them.
Bro, he'd be a great fucking Democrat shill, dude.
Bro could just slither his way around.
Free smoothies.
If you vote for Joe Biden, I'll give you 3 free smoothies.
Yeah, I can already see it now. The fucking government would just give Zachary fucking tax breaks on every single smoothie he sells, so he doesn't have to tax, or he doesn't get taxed on them.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can see it. Zachary, the Joe Biden shill.
What race he on?
What do you mean, what race am I on? Like, number-wise?
Yeah.
2. It took
How
a
is
while
that
to
going?
get people to load into this one. What did you say?
How's that going?
Oh, I'm ahead by 14.5 seconds on the last lap. Lost a little bit of time around a slow car. We're down to 11 seconds. Good thing I absolutely kill it at this track. One of Wen's newest creations, and Kuda Motor Speedway 2. I've led pretty much every lap of this track besides the test lap where I crashed in the start-finish line pole.
Alright, let's just do this.
Bro, Trump's ahead by 30 points in South Carolina over Nikki Haley. Damn.
30?
She ain't even got the support from her own state. That's tough, bro.
Rip Nimrata. Had a good run.
On the Democratic side, President Biden won, even though his name was not on the ballot.
Wow, that's amazing, honestly. He's fucking doing a great job. The fact
Yeah,
he's
it
able to
says-
just fucking win all these states.
Democrats decided last year to overhaul their primary calendar, arguing that New Hampshire and Iowa, the traditional first two states to vote, don't represent the nation's demographics. So New Hampshire and Iowa, they just said you can fuck off, you don't get to vote.
Yeah, they're too white.
What?
That's what I was telling you, dude. They're
No,
too
like
white.
I knew they changed it, but I didn't realize it was just we're not running our candidates in those states. I thought they just said we're gonna start somewhere else and go to those states later, not you guys can fuck off. Bruh. Oh my god. They just said, Joe Biden, you win, and moved on. I'm fucking done.
It's fucking insane, dude. Like, can we not address that? The fact that Joe Biden was just given the fucking win? They just didn't run any other candidate. That's, bro, that is so fucking insane. Like, that is just, like, that's the most insane thing ever, dude.
Yep. Nah, they basically just said, Joe Biden, here's your dub. You're the candidate that we want, and our whole party has chosen.
I've never seen. I thought Bud Light's mistake in 2023 was like monumental and colossal. This takes the cake for the worst decision ever made by like a group of people. The worst decision, dude. I don't know how you can go for 4 years running Biden as your candidate, knowing everything that you know about.
Because it's about the control, dude.
As he deteriorates, dude, I don't realize. I mean, sure, it's about the control, but like, bruh.
It's fucking
Trump's about to be
wild.
running prison. Trump's about to be running U.S. for prison, dude. If that's the case, they're trying to fucking condemn him. They're trying to do everything they can to get this bitch fucking locked up, dude. To stop him from being in the presidency.
Oh yeah, dude. They're even just gonna say Joe Biden wins, dude.
Bro.
They're just like, Joe Biden, you won New Hampshire.
You know what, Joe Biden? You've done such a good job that you've won the President of the United States. You're our next president.
I want to know how Iowa and New Hampshire don't represent the demographics of America.
You're too white. That's what I'm telling you, my guy. That's what they mean.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I just want to know, like, what they mean by that.
It's too white. The voters are okay. Let me be
No,
more
I
clear.
get what you mean, because they just...
The voters are overwhelmingly not voting for Democrat. So
Yeah, no, that's what I
It is
want them to
too
come
white.
out and say. That's what I want them to say, because
right,
saying that it
right.
doesn't
That's
represent America is inaccurate. What they should say is, these voters don't typically vote Democrat, so we don't give a fuck about you.
we decided to go to a overwhelmingly black city and
We're gonna ask
hand out
everybody in
fucking
Atlanta who they're
$500
voting
Visa
for.
gift cards. And hand out $500 Visa gift cards to anybody who wants one right before they go into the polling booth as a Democrat Party.
And we're on the streets here in Chicago. Who are you voting for?
Trump 2024. It's like just hands them like 4 gift cards. It's like, who are you voting for? So I'm still voting Trump.
I can see it, dude.
Oh my god.
I love when the rappers come out and say they're voting for Trump. That shit's amazing. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because it's just like, these are the dudes that they, like, you know, would say on CNN are voting for Biden, and they're just like, yeah, I'm voting for Trump. And they're just like, what?
I mean, they kind of switched over really quickly, the rappers. They switched over majority of them early 2023. I
Yeah.
started seeing big names coming out and supporting Trump. Like big ghetto rapper names like Sexy Red and Charlamagne the God and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Charlamagne the God raps. I just whatever the fuck he does. He came out and
He's in something with
he
that
represents the black
space. Whether he's... Yeah, I don't know what he does. I know he's like one of those podcasts, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's fucking cringe, dude.
Let's see what he does.
A dude got fucking roasted by Joe Biden for being told if he's not black if he doesn't vote for him. I remember that. And then decided to, and then also got roasted by fuck, it wasn't Ben Carson. Who the fuck was it? Larry Elder came came on his podcast and fucking this dude Charlamagne the God tried to explain to Larry Elder what
He's a radio host. That's what it is. So he doesn't do rap, but he's a radio host.
He's
in
black
rap space.
entertainment.
Yeah. I didn't know if he did rap, so I felt like it was important to look up.
He's got a name like a rapper.
Yeah. Well, he does have a whatever that word is, discography. What's the word? What's the fucking... How do you say that?
Discography.
That. He does have an album listed on that from 2008 on his Wikipedia, so maybe he did like one album or something one time, because he definitely has like a name that sounds like he's a rapper. So, what are you saying about him though?
Certainly. Absolutely. Ahem.
That's not what I said. Yeah, what were you saying about him?
I remember he was he had Larry Elder on, which is I believe a black Republican, and Charlamagne the guy was going on and on about Larry Elder's Negro wake up call and how he'll experience it eventually and yada yada yada. And then Larry Elder threw it right back at him in his fucking face and said that when he had the podcast with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, he thought that Charlemagne's Negro wake up call would have been when he said that he wasn't black because or if he didn't vote for Joe Biden. And then Charlemagne had nothing else to fuck to say and changed the subject. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious, dude.
Texas out here putting up their own razor wire at the border.
Does that as well. Yeah, that's something.
Even though the Supreme Court said that the federal government can remove it, Texas is like, yeah, you can fuck off, buddy. So now it's got people going wild on fucking the extreme left on Twitter's going wild.
You think it's gonna spark a civil war?
No, they're just going wild because they're like, if Texas doesn't have to listen to the Supreme Court on their border, why do we have to listen to the Supreme Court on abortion? And it's just like,
why do we have to listen to the Supreme Court with the Constitution?
I'm like,
let's just,
bro, those are. The thing is that the Supreme Court said that the federal government agents can remove the razor wire. It didn't say Texas can't put it up. It just said agents in the federal government can remove it. So what they're just gonna do is they're gonna remove it and Texas gonna be like, yeah, you can fuck off, buddy, and put it back. And the agents in the federal government are gonna take it back down. Texas gonna be like, we're gonna put more, loser. That's what's happening. It's not.
It really just.
It's not the Supreme Court saying you can't put up razor wire, but you don't fucking read, and you just see the headline that says Texas defies Supreme Court, and you're like, so can I. And it's like, brothers, no.
Now, what could be a really interesting situation is Texas is technically defending its own borders.
It is.
Right?
Yes.
So, which is illegal, I guess, without the federal government's say so. They're supposed to protect the borders, and they're not doing that. So Texas is taking it into their own hands. That's the situation. Now, what happens if someone from the ATF comes up and points a gun at the person from Border Control from Texas?
Yep.
Because then you have two conflicting government bodies, one being federal, one being state, that aren't either backing down, right? I mean, let's say in the situation where they don't, right? Because
there's boy, this
so
dude
much
has 100 trillion wins. It's over.
100 trillion, I'm done, dude.
This dude is never lacking cut. Is gonna absolutely fucking kill it, bro.
You said nothing cut?
Yep, I did. Real quick before we dive back into this discussion. This track is called Zero Gas City Circuit. You might have heard of it before, Wan.
Nope.
We're actually going to review this track in a new upcoming series on the channel next week.
Dude, nuts over that track. Is that your favorite one, dude?
Oh my god, I got clapped by somebody going to the gas pump. When I think about the Zero Gas tracks, it's the best one, yes.
Why do you like it so much?
The way it drives, the way it flows. It's a
It
good part of
does
the map.
flow really, really nice.
I don't know why you're
I will
breaking
say
in
that.
this corner.
That shit's fucking swag when it flows. And there's so many different pathways as well that also flow. Interesting that you like that one, though. I don't know. I mean, it is one of my favorites. I think that my favorite's got to be the one in the city we had done.
Yeah. But no, there is a
Alright,
new GTA series that we're coming out with here. And we're giving track guides to certain tracks, so make sure you guys check that out.
Ooh, okay.
We're helping everybody become better at tracks. I got a lot of cool things planned for February. I haven't told any of them to you because I kind of want to be a secret as well. But that is coming up, and that is something that should be cool. I think that's something that's overall going to be beneficial for people watching and just fun to make. I think there's knowledge of these tracks and knowledge of how to take tracks and race tracks that can be shared and made into videos. I know you had mentioned doing something like that for watching different racing clips and talking about it. And
Yeah.
obviously, if you look at real racing clips, that sometimes can create issues with copyright claims on YouTube. So I thought that was a really good idea, but it does create that if you happen to watch certain racing series, they're more strict to their copyright claims than others. So I know, like the F1 clips that I would put up from the end of some of the races, some of them got blocked entirely. Some of them didn't do anything, some of them got blocked, so it depends on the thing. So if you look at those different racing series, it can sometimes create problems. But we do GTA racing, do my own track guides to tracks that I built. There's no copyright claims. Oh, we got an actual battle this time. Let's go. Gotta recover from getting exploded at the start of this race, but we're here. Because we could get the third episode win if we win this race. Got this high voltage bozo who we've raced a few times throughout Racing Masters. And racing at night. This dude's not bad. I think I'm currently on 8 race win streak. in GTA Online, so let's see if we keep it going for another race. Because we did Racing Masters the other night. We did one of your tracks as a test that I won against the community, not counting our 1v1 test in that record. And then tonight in this series. Oh yes, that's the race dub. Let's go. Damn, that's crazy. Couldn't handle the pressure. High Voltage hit the gas bump in the last lap. That's unfortunate.
Really is.
So with that, we will go on to win the race and win the episode. Currently sitting on 9 wins in a row. Remember when I had like when we kept track of the win streaks and I had like 10 in a row or 11 in a row that one time?
Yeah.
Shit was insane.
Alright, I have 19 props left that I can place down. It's gotta have to be done here in a second.
Yeah, because I'm going to do one more race and then you can load it up for the last one. Oh, High Voltage is the dude that wins and then would leave before the race is over and didn't get his money. We're about to be in a fucking bad sport lobby for fucking leaving every time. What the fuck? I just checked YouTube comments, and in the held for review category, a random comment from 6 years ago that was held for review popped up. Which is ironic because right above it says comments here moved after 60 days. But somebody 6 years ago commented on our base was almost destroyed from Fallout 4. Awesome vid with 2 Ds. If you need any free music for your content, come browse through the playlists I have. I think they would really improve your content. Thanks, buddy. I can't wait to have royalty-free music just playing in the background. It really would just add to the video. I think without it, it would just be complete shit. But I don't need royalty-free music. Shut up. Go home. I don't know if you've seen the short from the last episode of this that was "This is unnecessary and lame." I don't know if you've seen that one that came out today. But it was from the S95 loop race when a lap down dude tried to crash me and failed, and then crashed the dude in second. So
Oh yes, I did see that.
So I commented, or I was just like, this is unnecessary, super fucking lame. There's no need for you to be a lap down and crash anybody. Somebody commented, you gotta do what you gotta do to win. I'm just saying. And I was like, I responded, I'm like, that's understandable, but this dude was a lap down. So he wasn't racing for the win. Like, I get it if you are going for the win, make a move, you're gonna have to deal with that, but make a move and take somebody out on the last lap towards the end. It's kind of lame. Again, you have to deal with if somebody's mad at you about it, whatever happens with it. If you make it into a short, you have to deal with the angry comments. But
Oh my god, no, because we don't do crazy YouTube videos.
like, it's one of those things that if you're actually going for the win and make a move, that's up to how you feel about it. If you want to crash somebody for the win. But when you're a lap down trying to take somebody out just because they are the leader, or they are the car in second place. Like, I thought it was lame because the dude that was second in that whole race got third because this dude crashed him.
You gotta suck them off.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, you do get money for finishing these races. And what if bro needed $10,000 to get a Krieger and then you crashed him, so now he can't get a Krieger? So now he's gonna
Well, then
be
he
stuck
didn't-
with a Devastate.
Well, then that dude fucking clearly doesn't deserve a fucking Krieger, dude. Because if he's getting crashed out of second place by some bozo to fucking lose out on buying a good car like the Krieger and not have it already, then that's on him, dude. I don't know what to tell him.
I'd imagine the dude, if he wanted a Krieger, already had it because it was an S95 How vehicle race. But come on, Taco Cat,
Yeah.
join, bitch, join, bitch, join, bitch, join, join. It's like the dudes that fucking say start it all the time. Start it. Start it. Start it. Has Taco Cat been inviting you?
Yeah, dude's been a fucking slut. Him and Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf? Who's Sniper Wolf?
Sniper Van Plays or whatever. You've raced him before. Who does a slut? Okay, now please, fucking please, let me save this, dude.
Adolf Sniper.
Don't fuck up. Let me just save it to be sure, because literally everything fucking got deleted as soon as I got on the track. The second time! Okay, let me just, everything's placed. So let me,
Did you like what I sent you as a message yesterday?
oh, that was great.
Was it funny? Was it hilarious?
Yeah, I was laughing.
What was your favorite part about it?
It was great.
It was great. I loved it.
Anti-goof ghosting, custom vehicles. We're gonna save again. Okay, placement. Go into this.
High voltage bitch ass wants to catch this work again. Bro's one of the grid cucks, like. Which, if your name says grid next to it, it means you think you're good at racing in GTA, but you kinda suck. I don't think all the grid dudes are bad, but I think they are a bit overrated.
Oh yeah.
I want to know what other people say about us. You know how we talk shit about everybody? I don't know if they're like, oh, it's EBCW again. He's going to clap everybody in the lobby. Oh, it's Wen 2000. He's also going to clap everybody in the lobby. Well, Very Comet here is definitely not glitching the game at all. With
Hello?
10 trillion wins as well. Oh, high voltage bitch ass left. Aw, I was ready for you to get destroyed, buddy. Good thing you already earned yourself a short with having an epic collapse in the last race. Maruso Motorsport Park. Let's see what you got. Looks like a Zentorno who can't stay in line. That's what we got. Damn. Damn, that sucks. Sorry, buddy. Ah! Got pushed wide there by a spinning T20. But we're in the lead. As we go for my 10th win in a row. I feel like when I get into like a super like dominant mode, it's just over. It's fucking nobody can stop my winning ways.
There's the checkpoints down.
You got like 7 minutes. If you want this race tested tonight, Kumar. Oh, that's a drift. How far ahead are we? 7 seconds. Absolutely cooking them tonight. 11 seconds ahead. Next lap, we'll give everybody a lap breakdown of this track. Might as well do it. We did it in the last episode for Adelaide. Did you get to that part in that episode, Kumar?
I did, yes.
How do you feel about that?
A good breakdown. It is accurate.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, basically my series is that, but a little bit more in depth. We do like a whole breakdown of each corner at slower speeds and where you want to take and some of the details of designing the track and all that stuff. So plan to do that because we got one day of the week that's going to be just open for anything GTA racing related, which we'll get into more in a minute. But right now we're going to start this lap to give you a breakdown through it. Across the line, I like to be on the left side here on the curb. Turn in, try to catch that curb on the right side, catch the curb on the left, push back to the curbing on the right side here, and then we're going to go to the inside curbing. Again, ride the curb as much as possible, get that speed boost through the corner, cut back to the curbing on the right, gives you the closest line there, and then I want to push out to this curb on the left, again straighten out the exit a little bit more, right curbing there, hit the left, back to the right side. This sets you up nicely for this turn. Car's going to want to push wide there a little bit, but stick with it, go along this curbing all the way down to the little chicane here, cut in as much as possible, cut over the curb there, and then back onto the opposite curbing as you cut through that section. Now you're on the left side all the way through, all the way up to here, cut back to the right side curb, let the car push out to the left side, cut back in, clip that curb, and you're back down the main straight where you're going to go on the left side once again. It's a pretty quick lap around the Russo Motorsport Park.
Doing my test. Oh god, I'm so scared.
So yeah, that's gonna be kind of what Wednesdays are on the channel. Is gonna be GTA. It's just set as GTA racing, so it could be a track build, it could be a track breakdown, could be messing around racing, it could be a Racing Masters episode, could be a race playlist special.
Okay. Let me exit out of it, go back in, and did the fucking thing.
What happened?
Hold on. Oh my god, why can't this just work, dude?
16 seconds.
For whatever reason, the entire fucking track just disappears
What?
when I'm like halfway through it. It's the same thing that's happened to me on this track before. I'm trying to do the Red Bull Ring, like the exact recreation, and it's perfect.
You got it saved, right? So you can get back in. What? Like the whole thing just disappears on it?
Yeah, have you seen this when it happened before?
I haven't seen it disappear. If you wanna, like, I don't know, show me what happened, because I didn't see it. I know
let
you
me-
told about it when you made the bull shark ring or whatever instead, but
It's exact same thing. It's just it's not like during the bull shark ring when I'm doing that track, it's like right away. I can't even spawn in. The track just disappears. But with this one, I created the whole track. It lets me drive about through half of it, and then for whatever reason, it just stops. And
so the track just disappears in front of you.
the entire thing disappears. All props are gone. It spawns me back with all the checkpoints as if, like, all the checkpoints don't disappear. They're still there, but it's just not working. It won't let me get through a test.
Have you checked online to see if anybody else has that issue?
I've looked up everything I could, and I've not found anything.
Oh, that's the thing you wanted
Although-
to like make a video about before, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
why'd this happen, kind of thing.
Yes.
Did you submit a ticket to Rockstar about it?
I did. I never got anything back, and I tested it just yesterday. It didn't work either, the bull shark ring track.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I never seen what happened first. You might have sent me a clip, but then you said, "Don't worry about it because you made another version." So
Yeah, well, the crazy thing about this is that I made 3 tracks today. I made the Red Bull Ring twice, Austrian Grand Prix twice, and I made 1 track that if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna try that one, because that one is all made. It's just the thing is, it's in the exact same area that I built the other track. It's just this doesn't work. I don't know why every single time I try and make this track specifically, it just never works. Is it because Austrian? I can't make a track called Austrian?
here we go. Win number 10. No, I think I did the Austrian Grand Prix before, or did I title it Red Bull Ring? I don't see why you couldn't do a race called Austrian, though.
I don't see why this keeps fucking disappearing whenever I fucking...
Because if it was a word you couldn't use, which again, I don't know why it wouldn't be a word you couldn't use, it would just say you can't use that word.
Right. I mean, I don't see anything necessarily here that...
What's wrong with Austrian?
Wait, hold on.
Austria has fantastic energy drinks.
Oh!
Mountains.
Wait a minute.
They got some artists from there.
I think I'm gonna figure out what the problem is exactly. Okay, so... Yes, let me try this, then. God damn it! So, there is one thing that has been consistent with both of these times that I've made this track. Both of the times I've tried to make this track, I've used fireworks. And at the start of the last time I made this track, that's where I had the fireworks. I had them the Dutch colors, because I thought that would be cool. And also Max's colors, or the orange. And so, for whatever reason, I think whenever the F1 car touches fireworks, or touches the radius for fireworks specifically, it fucks the checkpoints up. Because this has happened multiple times. And the oh my god.
Well, you should put the smoke instead of the fireworks.
That's... I thought that's what I had, but...
Because I put smoke on a track before and it worked fine with open wheel cars.
Okay, let me just reload this track. I know you're finished with that. That's the only fucking...
Bro, who the fuck voted for Pursuit Race join the club? Ain't nobody trying to do that shit.
Yeah, it is the smoke firework. It's under the same thing.
So did you use fireworks or smoke though?
I used smoke for the effect type. But it's a firework.
Yeah.
Let me just delete that and see if that was the issue, because literally that is the only time when the entire track disappears, and it's happened the exact same time where I placed the fireworks the last time, and it's happened the same time when I placed the fireworks on the other track. So that's the only thing I can think of for why this is not working.
Bro said, is it because I titled it Austrian? Bro. I know one fucking meme right now.
God fucking damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna... I have to reload my game to do this, so I'm just gonna load back in and then load the other track, because I'm gonna have to test it anyway, and do the firework thing over again.
Yeah, I mean, some of us have other videos to do tonight, so.
Yeah. I'm getting on it. So does this mean that I'm a part of the community?
I don't know what it means, dude. I mean, on technicalities, yeah, because I gotta beat everybody. So.
So. I don't know why that would have worked like that, but pretty sure that is the exact reason why. The car only ever fucks up when it goes over that spot where the fireworks are.
Okay, I'm calling the cops.
Little Teapot Tea and Coffee House. Finest organic free-range teas exported from the third world. Liberal, liberal, liberal. Liberals do love the exploitation of people, don't they?
Yeah, have to get those EVs and vegan salad somewhere, dude.
No way! I hate it here. I wish I was back in the shower. Oh shit! I'm really not in the mood for this.
Alright. So,
Crazy.
we had a conversation earlier in the playlist about, or not the playlist, the series, about Trump's dominance in New Hampshire and all the...
Do we have stats? Do we have numbers?
No, that's not where I was going with that.
Oh, I was hoping for numbers. I wanted to see how much he won by.
No. We were talking earlier about Trump's dominance in that, and...
In the racist
I
state of New
figured-
Hampshire, according to Democrats.
Yes, and how you have also been to New Hampshire a couple times, my experience in New Hampshire as well, and
Going back
us
this
noticing
summer.
that.
Can't wait.
So, ironically, the track that I made is New Hampshire. I took all the Midnights joining.
Not the midnight! The midnight!
So I took the outline of the state of New Hampshire,
The midnight,
And-
bro.
made it into a racetrack.
The midnight.
Now this is the track that I was telling you where dudes just get fucking launched for no reason. I don't know. I wish I saved the video earlier.
I
'cause
can't wait for the
there's-
midnight to drop out like Nikki Haley.
New Hampshire. Oh, the midnight drops out of the presidential race.
The midnight drops out after getting dominated in New Hampshire. Oh my god.
Yes, these fucking memes write themselves. Oh my god.
The
Kim
meme.
Jong Kill.
Oh my god.
Saddam Insane. Bro, what is going on in this chat?
Saddam Insane. That's great. That's amazing. That may be one of my favorite names we've ever seen.
That's hilarious, dude. Saddam Hussein. That's honestly like an important piece of information to know for track building is like if for whatever reason you're making enough one race and you use fireworks, it will fuck your shit up if you don't
Saddam
save.
Insane.
Maybe it's over water. Because both times that I've used fireworks has been over water.
So the numbers right now, there's still one county that's being counted, but right now it's Trump with 54, Nikki Haley 43.
Yeah, get me some ramen. Oh, the midnight left.
The midnight dropped
Damn.
out before he even had a chance.
He made the smart decision.
Bro took the Rand DeSantis and Vivek route and dropped out before New Hampshire. Bro didn't want to pull a Nikki Haley and put all his effort in just to lose. In the inevitable. 54
Come
to
on.
43 is kind of close, but even then. You put all that effort in to go for the dub and still lose by more than half. That's kind of trash. In a 1v1 race, dude.
This race is about to be Saddam Insane, dude.
So if we look for the Democrats, Joe Biden is winning on write-ins.
Wonder how many people of Mexican descent are.
So they just took Biden off. Democrats didn't say we're not going here. They just said Biden's not going here. That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
They didn't want his poll numbers to look bad. Because they knew he'd get fucking smashed. Smashed. Send me a location. I will smash. Smash. That's it.
yeah, right now it's saying 55 Trump, 44 Haley, 1% DeSantis.
Really interested to see what you could do here. Start after these 50 seconds.
I'm gonna win bigly. Do you want to put the starting order to most races? One starting last? Or percentage, whatever one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's the challenge in the series. I gotta start at the back every time.
Actually, that's kind of beneficial for this track.
I'd imagine it is, but that is the rule for the series, or what I've been doing for the series. I don't have like officially written down rules, but
Not for the reason you'd think. It's actually, I guess, pretty hard for dudes to take this track.
bro, dudes can't take any track.
And if you look at the shape of New Hampshire,
Yeah,
you'll see
no.
why.
How many laps is this?
9.
11. All right, cool. That's pretty Saddam insane if you think about it.
This track's like a moderate size track.
I wonder if he's gonna be a weapon of mass destruction in the first corner.
He's probably just gonna fucking terrorize the front 10, dude, and then
Bro, I
make a
hope,
path for us.
for the sake of content, that he is a weapon of mass destruction.
Colonel Sanders, bitch ass in here.
My God, I can't handle how cold the cold. Are you gonna do one of every state?
No.
You should. I'm expecting a state series, Kamar. We'll start off interesting with all like
God.
all the interesting looking states, and then by the time you get to like West Coast states, it's a square.
Alaska's just fucking Nürburgring of
Oh
state
my
tracks.
God!
Oh, who's that? Who is that? Who just got flung? Oh, that was you. Oh my God.
I don't even know how that happened. Damn, that's unfortunate because I was killing it too, dude. I was in like second or third.
Oh, it's Scenic Route's a perfect fucking song to have on right now. It's a long track.
The
so.
Midnight's back. Bro re-entered the race after dropping out.
It's honestly kind of fun though because Curves Boost is a lot more like prevalent in this.
Somebody else got tossed. Oh my God. The Midnight dropped out.
Damn, this early? He dropped out twice, dude.
Damn.
That dude re-ran and then
Damn.
dropped out again.
Bro dropped out after seeing how bad he was getting destroyed in New Hampshire. That's crazy. Bro, I hear on fucking Nikki Haley Simulator, bro.
Is that the dude who just got tossed?
It might have been the Midnight. The Midnight plays Nikki Haley Simulator 2024. What's bro doing? Damn.
Yeah, try to give you space there.
Bro, what are you doing? You lap down whore.
I feel like the reason people get whipped on this track is because like
They suck.
there's so many turns and you're like going up hills, so
Dudes don't know how to take
you
it.
have people
God damn it.
taking like 18 different lines.
Damn, you just gotta way through that section. That's unfortunate.
Charge up my DRS when I can. You'll catch me here going up this hill though.
So I was good to that section until one of the cars backed up and they hit me just enough that my car went sideways. Then I had to try to catch back up again.
The reason I did rake this track though is because in my YouTube feed I had Nikki Haley with like an outline of New Hampshire, and I was like, bro, that looks like a good racetrack.
Oh my god, even the racetracks are getting political.
Oh fuck, I should have pit. This is really bad. I'll be alright, I just don't fucking do that. Oh my god. Oh, my car is being a fucking slut. Oh my god.
Oh, brilliant, I'm really catching you, huh?
I think I finally figured out how to make tracks like the dudes do, like Watkins Glen dude.
Yeah.
I just woke up today and I was like, I get it now.
Catching up to Kim Jong-Kuk up here.
Is Kim Jong Cook in the right? Oh fuck. Oh, no, it's not.
Bruh. Bruh.
Fuck, my body's damaged. Damn it, scum class. Oh shit. It's falling apart.
Damn, you're 20 seconds behind?
I got spun and then my body got damaged. It wasn't good. Scum class fucked me up really bad. Ah.
Here we go, down the final straight. That's gonna do it.
Come on, dude. You
That's
fucker.
gonna do it. Just like in the Republican primaries, it's over in New Hampshire. Nobody gonna catch up to me. dominant win. Win number 5 in the episode. 5 for 5 today. First time in Solo Racing Master history we do that. And new personal best for me, 11 consecutive wins online against the community. Let's fucking go, dude.
On a new
God.
track, no less. With 30 people.
My God, you had to make a political reference.
With 30 delegates. Actually, how did... New Hampshire has like 7, right?
No. New Hampshire has...
3.
Let's see, give me a second. Got it pulled up here. 22 for the primaries. I think it's less when it goes to general election. But primaries, it's 22.
Well, you know.
Get me a juice box. Got clapped as well. So that is going to do it for today's episode of Curtis's Solo Racing Master series. We truly dominated today. 5 of 5. I felt like last week we were probably going to get 5 of 5 as well, but it didn't happen. Today, though, it did. We got 5 of 5. Locked that down way earlier than we had it in Racing Masters together. Without has been on such a run here recently in these online races. Then it goes in waves. I mean, not that I ever do terrible.
Such a streak.
But it goes in waves where it's like super high level of dominating and then just like a more normal level of beating people pretty frequently. And right now we're just on another level. Again, with the last episode of Racing Masters, this here and just a random race against Bozos, testing Wan's track, that does put us at 11 consecutive wins. And again, it's just that high level that we do hit. But that is that. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next Sunday for another episode. And of course, thanks to Wen for being here. Wen will be in some videos on the channel. Of course, he's not fully out of the content, just dropping down from the series that we normally do. So on some occasional Wednesdays, there may be a Racing Masters episode, or there could be a race playlist special. So make sure you guys are here for that if you enjoy the WAN content where it does never get political. But either way, WAN's going to have to drop out now, and we'll see you guys in the next one.